The first step is matching perspective, which is the most important step with any photo compositing. The more time you spend in this step, the better the outcome. So let's get started. To match perspective, you need to match three things: the horizon, the focal length, and finally the placement of the subject. So let's start with the first one. To locate the horizon in an architecture picture is easy. You simply follow the architecture line until they intersect, and that's basically your horizon. Here, I draw two lines and they intersect in this area, and this is basically the horizon. After that, I press Command R or Control R to show the ruler, and then I pull a guide from up to here, and that's my horizon line. I will hide the red lines and I'll keep the horizon line there. So that's the step one. Step two is to match the focal length. Whenever you download a background picture like that, sometimes they have the focal length information in the metadata. In my case, I couldn't find it, but you can see from the picture that this is a wide angle lens. So I decided to go with my widest angle lens that I have, which is 24mm. So that's step two. Step three is matching the placement of the subject. What does that mean? To elaborate it further, I drew a couple of things here, and don't be impressed by my drawing skills, please. If your background is in a landscape mode or portrait mode, you have to match that when you photograph your subject. Then you have to decide where do you want to put your subject. Let's say that you want to put the subject on the left side. You have to photograph your subject on the left side as well. And the last thing is you try to also match the distance from your subject. For example, imagine that this is the top view and this is your subject, and you have to match this distance from the camera to the subject. And this is usually an estimation rather than an exact science. This is what I mean when I say matching the placement. So to summarize, matching perspective means matching the horizon line, and we have it over here, matching the focal length, and I use my widest angle lens, 24mm. The last thing, I plan to put my subject over here on camera left. So last point is matching the placement. So I photographed myself on the left side of the frame, and I tried to match the distance from the camera. I want to tell you one thing, taking a self-portrait is not an easy task. I had to put the camera on a 5 seconds timer, and I was running back and forth from behind the camera to my spot, and I probably lost a lot of weight doing that. Please don't forget to watch the next tutorial where we talk about matching the lighting of the subject to the background.